Hey there, have you ever wondered why some people leave you feeling drained and overwhelmed? Well, they could be the reason. The toxic ones. Imagine a quiet evening getting disrupted by a knock at the door. Suddenly, it's them at your doorstep, invading your peace with negativity, self-obsession, and incessant criticism, rapidly transforming your sanctuary into a vortex of drama. They leave you exhausted, making you feel like a punctured balloon. Recognizing these individuals is vital to shield your well-being. Well, we're here to assist you and to give you a full insight of who they are. Let us unveil the top 10 signs of toxic individuals. And trust me, the last one is something you definitely want to stick around for. Number 10. They're always right. This characteristic is a trademark of toxic individuals. Their inflated egos hinder them from accepting their errors, stubbornly asserting their perfection. Their obsession with being correct overshadows every interaction, and they'll distort reality, modify the story, or sow discord to protect their pride. This fixation weakens their relationships, fostering separation and bitterness. Toxic individuals have an insatiable desire to be right. They'll bend the truth, rewrite the narrative, or stir up a commotion just to avoid admitting they're wrong. But how far will they go to prove they're right? The depth of their stubbornness may greatly surprise you. Transitioning to point 9. They're emotionally exhausting. This isn't just an offhand comment, but a deep-seated sentiment felt by those in their vicinity. Trying to handle their company is comparable to being on a joyless amusement park ride, a roller coaster brimming with feelings. It kicks off with a surge to an exhilarating peak of intense love, before swiftly diving into the lowest depths of bitter disappointment. This love is overpowering, yet underwhelming. The highs hit the ceiling, the lows touch the floor, and there's no escape from this emotional roller coaster when you are around these individuals. But what's the true toll of this emotional whirlwind? The repercussions may be much profound than you think they are. Coming in at number 8 on our list, we delve into an intriguing yet dangerous trait: manipulation. It is a finely honed tool employed to steer others, frequently by underhanded methods such as guilt-tripping. Have you ever been gaslighted? It's another crafty technique that forces individuals to question their own sanity. And don't forget the ones who play the victim, adeptly gaining sympathy and control. These manipulative maneuvers can morph relationships into something quite destructive. Essentially, manipulative individuals subtly hold the reins, often leading to devastating outcomes. So remember, they're not just manipulative, they're experts at guilt-tripping, gaslighting, and victim-playing. You'll surely be captivated by the unveiling of their most cunning tactics ahead. Number 7. They never apologize. But what's their favorite blame game? Toxic individuals are renowned for their lack of remorse, no matter the degree of harm caused. The phrase, "I'm sorry," seems to be missing entirely from their vocabulary. They artfully dodge responsibility, isolating themselves in a self-made bubble where they are infallible. Instead of uttering apologies, they play the blame game, a strategy to dodge the unpleasant spotlight of their misdeeds. So, no matter the gravity of the suffering they inflict, toxic individuals seldom utter, "I'm sorry." Instead, they habitually point fingers at others for their own actions. Up next, their most common blame game. Number 6 on our list is they're overly critical. These individuals possess a toxic aura, always zeroing in on personal insecurities with astounding precision. Their critique goes beyond the norm. It's destructive, using your vulnerabilities as their weapon of choice. Their words serve to demean, not to assist, and they revel in the superiority they feel from belittling others. This forms a toxic cycle that's not easy to break. But how do these toxic individuals turn your insecurities against you? How does their overly critical nature turn every interaction into a battlefield, leaving you perpetually on the defensive at all times? Well, it's coming up next. Halfway through our countdown at number 5, they're always the victim. But what's their side of the story? In their skewed reality, they see themselves as the eternal sufferer. Is every mishap really an external force, or could it be a result of their actions? They seem to be adrift in life, buffeted by fate and destiny. But are they oblivious of their own role in their journey? They don't appear to take responsibility for their actions. Let's unravel this fascinating, albeit troublesome perspective as we go along. At number 4, they're inconsistent. A baffling tango of personalities that leaves you questioning. Who is the real person behind the mask? At times, they morph into your greatest ally, radiating warmth and understanding. Yet in the blink of an eye, they become detached, like an unforeseen blizzard obscuring your sunny horizon, bewildered, their unpredictable temperaments painting a jarring dichotomy. They resemble an incomplete jigsaw puzzle, leaving you in a constant struggle to decipher the indecipherable. This erratic behavior keeps you wary, sowing seeds of insecurity within you. But what really is their end game, though? Well, this is what makes them so manipulative. Shifting our focus to the top 3 of our lineup, we encounter the third rank. They're dismissive of your feelings. This behavior points towards an absence of empathy, an indispensable element of any relationship. Feelings are deeply personal, and brushing them aside disregards the very core of a person. They may categorize your emotions as overreactions, thereby subtly manipulating and invalidating your feelings. Your feelings, experiences, and reactions have worth. Don't ever allow anyone to demean your feelings or make you feel like you're too much. Your emotions hold worth and deserve respect. But how do they use this behavior as a weapon? Well, let's jump right into it because it's something you'll definitely want to understand. In the second position, they're perpetually encircled by drama. But what part do they play in this? They serve as a tempest of human interactions, leaving behind trails of disruptions. Every conversation lights up debates, and for them, no topic is too trivial for a dramatic touch. They bask in the chaos, drawing life force from the pandemonium they instigate. Each day is a vortex of emotions, a war zone. They feed off the energy from their own storms, savoring the adrenaline rush of being the nucleus of the action, always poking the bear, flourishing in the midst of mayhem and discord. They are continuously in the center of drama, seemingly thriving on disruption and disagreement, constantly stirring the pot and breeding tension. And finally, we come to the number 1 sign of a toxic individual. They drain your energy. But is it just a feeling of ordinary tiredness? No, it's much more intense than that. It's as if this person is siphoning away your vitality. You could liken it to the aftermath of an emotional marathon, yet you've not moved a muscle. They leave you feeling depleted, as though they've consumed your happiness and peace of mind, leaving you empty and fatigued. This exhaustion isn't confined to the physical realm. It seeps into your emotional and mental state as well. It's as if all the positivity within you has been sucked out. But how do they do it? We'll put it this way. From always being right to draining your energy, these signs can help you spot a toxic person in your life. Spotting such individuals requires astute observation and understanding. These people can drain you emotionally, mentally, and occasionally physically. They often manipulate subtly, controlling their victims, their words and actions always changing and polluting the environment. So there you have it, the 10 types of toxic people and the way you can spot them. This information is to empower you, fostering healthier relationships and to have a positive life. Understanding this is your defense against such toxicity. But how can you protect yourself? Well, we'll cover topics like these and more on this channel. Until next time, remain aware, remain strong, and be on the lookout for people like these. Tell me in the comments section below if you've ever encountered toxicity and what did you do to get away from it. And please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Last but not least, keep evolving, keep empowering, and please stay positive.